I got 4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man, what is
going on? MNC for the SLAP Train. Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Forza Horizon 3, finally back, man. We are back from our vacation. First gameplay back on the game, and I figured we would take a look at a vehicle that I kind of overlooked once it came out, and that was the Zenvo ST1. It actually originally came out in the Hot Wheels DLC pack for the expansion, and I just kind of forgot about it. But it's a monster. It's over 1,000 horsepower, mid-engine. It's a V8. I do believe it's twin turbo. Oh, jeez. It just crashed. Very expensive machine, man. I watched this thing on Top Gear, and Jeremy Clarkson had a handful with it. I figured we'd bring it over to Forza Horizon 3, have some fun with it, talk about my trip. I got hurt bad, man. I really did. Thankfully it wasn't any worse than what it was. We're going to talk about that as well, too, for today. Ladies and gentlemen, though, if you would like to keep seeing Forza Horizon 3 on the channel this week, don't forget to slap that like button. Alright, we're going to quickly have a sip of my coffee here. Large, regular, double cup. To let me know what you guys are sipping on down below for our first episode back. Man, it feels good to be back on Forza, though. It does. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Again, man, I knew the shit. Sorry. No matter how long of a break I take, man, I'll always end up on that damn right-hand side of the road, man. It's just habit. I don't know what it is, man. This game has really messed me up, though, for future Forza Horizon titles. I swear I'm going to be trying to drive on the left-hand side. It's going to be crazy, man. But we had some big news in Forza this week. Forza 7, it was looking really promising. We had a huge Week 3 card list come out. We're going to talk about that in depth more often. But G35 got re-announced. Both generations of CRXs as well, too. We have a water puddle, man. I don't know if this damn car will go through water, but let's just give it a shot. I'm sorry, man. But we did have some big cars coming back into the game. But unfortunately, we had to take a hit. And we lost some other big cars, and that was the Toyota production vehicles. We heard that there's not going to be any Toyota production cars in Forza Motorsport 7, which is huge, right? That's the super gun. Why is this guy trying to take me out right there? Holy shit. But, that's the AE86 gun. There's a lot of vehicles that are just going to be gone now, man. The Celica, however you want to pronounce it. We are losing a lot of big vehicles in the game, which sucks. And we also got back Volkswagen. Now, to be completely honest with you, if there was a decision to be made where it was either Volkswagen or Toyota, my money is on Toyota. I don't know about you guys, but 9 times, well, let's just go 10 times out of 10, I'm picking Toyota, man. I definitely am, because obviously, that 2J, man. We're not going to have 2Js? Does that mean we're not going to be able to do the 2J swaps as well, right? I mean, it's getting in depth. I'm not happy, man. I'm definitely not happy about it. Let me know your thoughts down below. We just skinned that, man. Excuse me here. I'm trying to go for top speed run. I got hurt. I told you guys I got hurt this weekend. I didn't, talk about it on social media. I didn't want to bring any attention to it. I didn't want to be a baby, man, right? I mean, but I did burn my fingers very bad. And I know what you're thinking right now, oh, yeah, it's just a burn, right? I mean, whatever. If you guys are squeamish, look away, please, because it did get very, very bubbly. And unfortunately, I singed these 3 fingers very, very bad, and it was so bad to the point where I didn't know how much damage I really did. And what happened was I was putting out the fire the one night at the cottage, and this is exactly where it was. It was a late night. Alcohol did play a factor in this situation, but I grabbed a bucket of water and I was gonna put the fire out, right? I mean, simple 101, water, bucket. However, I didn't take into consideration steam. So I poured the water on, and unfortunately I poured too much at one time, causing it to steam up, and my hand was probably about from this height down to the ground, exactly where it was. And steam just engulfed my hand, and at the time it really hurt, but there was no damages at all. You guys can kind of see right now, it's finally healing after about a week's time, but these are all red right now. It's very crispy, and it sucks. It feels very tight. It's not the greatest to bend my fingers anymore, so unfortunately, I took a big hit, and, I won't ever do that again. But as I said, though, look away again. I'm going to show some other photos of it. It was not a good sight, man. It really wasn't, and, it sucked. Thankfully, though, it wasn't underneath of my hand, so that way, it ruined the rest of my week. I was still able to do all the activities that I wanted that week, throw the baseball around, football, catch, stuff like that, right? So it didn't affect me in that spot, but pretty much every day it was bubbling up, and I had to, either prick it because it was just getting too big and such, and then, try to pat it down and, try to get it all together again. So, thankfully, it's been healing quite well. I didn't lose the skin on it, thankfully, so that was one of the biggest things, is that I didn't want to lose that part, because I knew that it was just going to be hell trying to, regrow that entire spot, right? So, I'm very thankful that it wasn't any worse, and a huge lesson to be learned on there. And I didn't know how bad burns can actually be, and it was to the point that night. It actually happened at around 2 o'clock in the morning when I tried to put the fire out, and then what ended up happening was, for a good hour and a half after that, I could not take my fingers out of cold water. It had to be having, Jesus, might as well cruise this shit now, ruin my top speed run. But, I just couldn't take my fingers out of the water. And it was to the point where, it felt like I was back on fire again if I did. And, it was kind of scary. I didn't know how much damage I did. But as I said, though, a lesson from me to you, and that's kind of why I'm telling you guys this, was because of the fact that, it was a big lesson to be learned. And I thought that I knew fire and stuff like that. But, unfortunately, you just overlook some things sometimes. And, it just kind of catches you off guard. And that was one of those days. Thankfully, it wasn't my face, right? I mean, it could have been worse, but I'm happy that everything's healing up nicely. But it'll definitely leave a memory. It's probably going to leave some type of scar of some sort on here. Thankfully, like I said, my skin heals very nicely. It's pretty quick when it does heal. So, but it was a scary moment. It definitely was. Lesson learned, and hopefully you guys don't make that same mistake. Now, in other news, also, Midnight Club may have got leaked. It may have, not got leaked. It could be fake. I don't know. Obviously, if you guys have been on the internet for the last couple of days, you guys know what's going on. People found some screenshots of apparently a new Midnight Club. I don't know, what exactly is going on. We don't have much to go off of except for 2 screenshots and a gamer tag that's probably not even in existence anymore. But it was a big thing, right? I mean, I got the message from my man Anthony. He sent me a message saying, "Yo, man, look at this." And, I had a sheer just enjoyment come over my face, that I was so excited. I'm really hoping that it is real. Hold it. That's a little bit of understeer. Oh, shit. We're okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it. Just... but, the days of Midnight Club, man, I'm actually going to be doing a video on that a little bit later, talking about, what I loved about Midnight Club, my history with it. So make sure you guys stay locked on the channel for that. Also going to be discussing some new payback features. Obviously, there's been a lot going on since I left for that week, and I definitely want to get back into it, talk to you guys about all the details and all the new features coming out. So we're going to be doing an in-depth video on that. Playing some Need for Speed Pro Street. I figured it was fitting. We're going to be probably diving into the sector shootouts with the top speed and crashing and such, because I really enjoyed that about Pro Street. So I figured that'd be a great game to talk about all that stuff. But in other news, I also received a package actually from Pixel Car Racer, and unfortunately, I don't know if it got sent back. I don't know. This is the first package here. It says it got sent out May the 8th, 2017. That was my old P.O. box address. What's up, girl?
Would you like me to set a route there for you?
Shit, go to it then. Yeah, go. You have to open these. These are from Pixel Car Racer. I got 2 of them, and it is pretty cool. This one actually has a really nice stanced out 240 here with a wide body and Rocket Bunny on the spoiler. So I'm really excited to see what's in these. They're thick though, and that's another thing. So I figured we go ahead and open these right now, or I guess we can just pull these right out. Nothing else in there. Sorry if the angle is not the greatest. Unfortunately, I don't have my Hero 5 out, just my 3 Plus, and I broke my screen when I was doing my flybys. Here we got Pixel Slayer. That is really cool. Send nudes. No way. 2 of them. Pixel Racer, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'll get roasted. They just sent out some slap stickers. That is sick. Huge thank you to the devs behind Pixel Car Racer, Fujiwara. They're killing the game right now, man. I actually need to revisit that. We had some comments talking about we have a brand new livery in there. It's a SLAP limited edition livery. This was from Vendinum. More Pixel Car Racer. They have added in a new SLAP Train limited edition livery. So we will be touching base on that very shortly. That was an awesome package, but there's another one though, and that was the thing that I was really excited about, was the fact that there was 2 of them, and I really have no idea. So from me to you, this is a surprise and a half. Tell me they sent the same one twice because it got sent back. That's a possibility. There we go. So these are the other stickers that we got. DP. Oh man, these are sick. I don't know what the significance of DP is. If you guys know the significance of those. Pixel Racer. So Oh, it's PR, but in, oh shit, these are in different language. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the way that that's going, but Pixel Racer, those are really cool. Huge thank you to them. If you guys have not played Pixel Car Racer yet, well, you guys are missing out. It's on Android, iOS, it's a free mobile game to play, but it's all pixelated, and it is awesome, man. Definitely go check it out. I need to have a sip of my coffee. Now today though, we're not going to be going online. I wanted to go online and do a few things with the crew, but I wanted an episode to just kind of get back here and talk with you guys, discuss what's been going on and kind of, see what's up with you guys. How did you like the videos over the week that I was gone? What do you want to see moving forward? I'm still going to be doing Car Mechanic Sim 2018. However, I still need to learn the game, and there's a lot to take in. Obviously, my first and second episode, I just didn't know a lot, right? So, bear with me on that game. It's a lot to really judge. It's a very overwhelming experience playing Pixel Car Racer, especially when you're recording and you're losing hard drive space as you're doing it. You're just like, oh my god, man, what do I do next, right? So, it's just something where you need to sit down, learn the game, and just figure out what to do, when to do it. So I'm going to be learning that in the next couple of days. I'm also going to be taking a look at some new BeamNG mods just to top. I've been missing that game a lot. I really have been missing BeamNG, and there's a lot of mods that I want to check out, and I want to actually learn how to play the game properly. And unfortunately, the last few times that I played BeamNG, I don't know a lot about the game, in terms of how things work. I just drive and slow-mo shit and crash, right? So I'm going to be learning a lot more in depth, how to, spawn certain places, just the basics, but, finally learning how to do all of these things and really make the experience better on BeamNG. So I'm really excited to be starting to do more mods on there. I have a full list ready to go for you guys. Also to Forza, we're going to be playing some Forza 6 later on, and probably doing a nice little Toyota lobby of some sort, just to, farewell for all the Toyotas. But it's going to be a jam week. I'm really excited to get back into the swing and just, the flow of everything going. I'm also going to be hitting the track again on this Sunday. The guys from the Pinnacle Advanced Driving Academy, they're hosting pretty much a free track day for anybody that did join the first event. It's about $95, and it's a 3-hour open track session. So you can just do whatever you like for those 3 hours. I'm going to be getting my brake fluid flushed and set up with some new fluid. I'm also going to be putting on plenum spacer that I still have yet to put on the car, and I figure it'd be a perfect opportunity to really see the differences with and without the plenum. So this is going to be a perfect spot, and I'm going to be actually able to get proper GoPro angles. Last time I was out there, I was really just kind of, taking in the experience and driving, whereas this time, I've done it once, and now we're good. Now this time, we can actually try to get some proper footage and, some exhaust clips and just, try to make it more of a cinematic experience this time around. So I'm really excited for that. It's going to be a big week, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys do stay subscribed if you're not. It's a roundabout, but, we can go through it though. It's not a problem, man. Forza Horizon 3, right? Yo, just missed that damn car. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see from this week and next week moving forward. What games, what topics of discussion. Leave it all down below. I'm always checking comments and trying to interact and just stay up to date, man. It's tough to stay up to date nowadays. There's so many things to do, so many social media platforms, so many emails, so many messages. You guys get what I'm saying, man. It's a crazy damn time, but I'm excited to be back. We got big things happening, man. Real big things. But I can't tell you yet, though, man, right? Obviously, I can't spoil the surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have made it all the way to the end of this episode, don't forget to slap that like button. Final thoughts on the Zenvo ST1. I like it, man. This thing's a beast. We've had zero problems really sliding it around. Clarkson, he had a lot of issues with this car, so maybe I'm a better driver than Jeremy Clarkson, right? I'm just kidding, man. I swear to God, I'm just kidding right now. God damn it! Before you guys start roasting the shit out of me, Jeremy, I love you. You're a great driver, okay? If you end up seeing, what the hell am I saying, man? Jeremy Clarkson's not gonna see this damn video, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy the SLAPTrain. I'm out. Peace.
4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do?